It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Luck, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot. Good morning. We having technical difficulties, but it's
Song.
ready. Seems like it's ready.
Yo, that's crazy.
Girl, well, no, this Uncle Luck is in the building. How are you?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Uncle Luck is in the building for the 4th time. Lady Luck took a day off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here.
We haven't seen you all year, right?
That's what I was saying. You know, I was locked up. Yeah, like a little domestic violence situation.
You be slapping bitches, Uncle Luck?
Nah, I slapped my ex-shorty bitch ass nigga. You feel me?
Or involved in RICO crimes like some other people in the news.
Yeah, nah, I stopped selling drugs back in the early 2000s. After that time, I had went to jail, came home, reformed my life and stuff. You know, so now I'm just tired of the penitentiary system. I be in there looking out for me.
Well, I'm definitely feeling like a cadet today. We're going to go Lissa X on them. You can get your glasses by going to MissLissaKnows.com. And even though Luck is not here, Uncle Luck is going to hold the seat down. You can make sure you show Lady Luck some love. How do they do that, Uncle Luck?
Ain't even really about luck today. You feel me? Like, I'm here, you know. She's supposed to set up my Instagram page. You know, I don't know much about the technology since, you know, I'll be in and out. So she gonna set my page up, and all you hot, you know, all you slim ladies holler. Candy Paint was good, you know.
You definitely should have your own Instagram page. Welcome. Bunny is in the building. Today we have a fun-filled show for everyone. We have a designer by the name of Ravishin stopping by. So when you see him in the queue, Uncle Luck, bring Ravishin up. Ravishin, when you are in the building, let us know you are here.
I think y'all ravishing though. You know what I'm saying? Every time I tell Luck all the time, hook me up with your friend, hook me up with your friend. She, you know, she said that y'all not my type.
Do you have a type, Uncle Luck?
Nah. I just love women, you know.
But you women is not gonna never be my type. And I know Bunny, she might give you a run for your money. So
wait, what are you saying?
You said that you was in a domestic violence case, so I'm like,
I beat my ex-shorty boyfriend up. You ain't hear me? See, you not my type because you don't listen.
Yeah, but I still don't like people that don't know how to deal with situations other than in the physical form, Uncle Luck. Listening, and you're still not my type.
Miss ain't listen. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm still not picking up what you buying, but it's okay. Welcome to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. You can share the love, share the live. Bunnies in the building. We got Uncle Luck holding it down for Lady Luck. I am Miss Lissa. Ravishin will be in the building. There's a lot of things happening in the snooze. So before he pulls up, we'll get into some of these orders on this menu. So the streets are really in an uproar. Everybody's talking. So Young Thug and Gunna are both BOOFF in custody. So it has a lot to do with some racketeering, some drugs, some violence. They're saying that they ensued a lot of violence in order to build their street credibility and their musical name. and they're using a lot of his lyrics from his songs. I think how many songs, Bunny?
9. I think it's like 9 songs.
9 songs. They're taking his creative genius, and they're taking his artistry, and they're using it against him. So first, we want to know, Ravishin is in the building. How are you?
What's up? How everybody?
So you and all that you do. Let's introduce you to the ladies. Ravishin, you but you don't know Uncle Luck, so Uncle Luck don't know you. Okay, so let's introduce Uncle Luck. This is Ravishin. Ravishin, this is Uncle Luck. Babs Bunny will be back in the building very shortly.
Yo, Ravishin was good. I fucks with your brother's music. I heard he did a song with Luck. You know, I'm into y'all movement and everything. I ain't get no clothes yet. As you can tell, I need some clothes. But y'all fly, you out there, you doing a lot. I can't wait to hear it. You know, I'm here working on my demo right now.
right,
you know
demo. Play that. You gotta
old school. We're gonna burn you with CD. Oh, we got CDs and cassette tapes. I just came home, you know what I'm saying? So shit different.
I know how that be. Your CD can't skip though. Can't be the one that's skipping.
Nah, I burn it right here. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I did.
Fresh off the press.
So introduction, Babs. This is Ravishin.
Hey, Ravishin, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Everything's everything. I'm trying to get like you. I need, some style.
Yeah, that's what
here.
I do, man. Got sprinkle that sauce everywhere.
Yes, I'm gonna have
make
to
everything
get
Ravishin.
You already know the vibe.
Yeah.
So before you join, we were about to get into some of today's hot topics, but let's focus on you, Ravishin. So we're going to get tapped into you. Can you introduce yourself to the people that don't know you?
My name is simply Ravishin Swiss. I'm a designer, a creator. I just use the word creator because I do a lot. I make logos, I make clothing, I put together video sets. So it's like anything with like media and entertainment when it comes to hands-on, like creativity, I probably participate in.
Can you tell us about some of the people that you have worked with?
I worked with Snoop. I worked with Little Uzi, NBA YoungBoy, PNB Rock. I worked with a lot of artists.
And Bad Bunny coming up. Bad Bunny, the Bunny. I'm going to be on that lit of this.
Yes. Yeah, I got a funny story for you, Babs, though, with you. Me and you crossed paths before.
Everybody
got
do.
It's a bunch of
everybody got these stories, y'all.
Yo, I want to hear it, bro.
Yeah. I crossed paths with you like a couple of times or whatever. I used to do music years ago. So we had something called Real Life Entertainment. I'm from the Ville. I'm from Brownsville.
Okay.
Right? And I remember years ago when I used to rap, yo, you wilded out on somebody. It was that God Bless the Dead. What was Shorty that used to host the name? AD.
Oh, God bless, yes. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, AD
General.
AD the General. And it was at some little biker joint in Williamsburg called Forbidden Chosen's whatever. You was hosting. This is like right after you was hosting. And yo, you wild out because you thought somebody stole your lighter. It was on the table. And you were like, yo, why the fuck people touching my shit? That's some bum ass shit. What the fuck? And I'm like, yo, it's a lighter. Yeah, I felt like I was in jail.
That's how they do it where I just came from. You know what I mean?
I'm a smoker. Everybody steals lighter. That's why I steal everybody lighter now. Fuck that shit. You give me your lighter, it's going in my bag. That's a whole fact.
Nah, that lighter was very important. You was acting like that shit was a baby, like a newborn.
It was. I need that. That's the fire for the bud.
Yeah, I feel that.
Do you do more? You say you do set design, you do logos. Is there something that you do more of than the other?
Yeah, I specialize in styling. Like I love fashion. That's my thing. So I'm heavy on like creating clothing or like helping people bring together like products of their own that they want to have it in a unique way. Because I don't like nothing normal. Everything got to be ravishing.
Yeah, we're going to build because I got some ideas and I definitely want to build with you. But do you feel like everything needs to be matchy? Because right now my outfit match, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really match.
I don't like.
Can you show that again and keep turning around? Let's see the whole fit.
Nah, Uncle Luck, I ain't even on your type of time right now.
I don't feel like everything got to be matchy because that's not really fashion. Fashion is the craziest thing ever because fashion is it's rules to fashion, but then again, it's really no rules. So it's how you see life. It's like art, you know. So art is subjective. Everybody has a different medium. Everybody has a different view on it or feel. So it's like how you define it.
Yes, because I got friends. Everything got to match. Like the sneakers got to match the hat.
Now
The
I hate
underwear's
that,
got to match the socks.
especially with
Yeah.
designer. When you wear too much designer on top of each other, you look like a Jamaican that just came here. Like
Look.
everything go together, like your shoes, and you
All
can't wear too much of a pattern.
enjoy the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. The opinion that you are hearing is just that of Ravishing and entire Bacon, Egg, and Cheese experience. Please do not attempt to
Nah, I don't.
and cancel us. Let us keep rolling the boat.
Hold up, Miss Lissa. I don't think that he's trying to be funny. If you from New
Nah,
York City, then you already know the vibe.
that's
How
a
that
fact.
is. Yes, Jamaicans
And
back
my
in the
mom's is
day.
Jamaican. My
Yes,
mother's Jamaican.
they known for being colorful. I just recently said now everybody want to wear the color hair, but the Jamaican girls been wearing it
Yo,
back
just
in the
like
day.
Jamaicans been saying bro and sis for the longest. Now that's slang. Everybody use bro and sis, but that been their slang for years. But West Indian culture a lot when they get into like name brand, they wear it overly. Like they have to have a Gucci jacket on, Gucci shirt, Gucci hat. So
That's
if it's
awesome.
right now, but like it has to be certain patterns has to be in a medium because if it's not, it's too much. Like Burberry is a plaid. If you got all Burberry on head to toe, you might look like an Easter fucking basket, depending on how you wear it.
It's the baby shower fit, the Burberry shirt.
If I may
Nah,
hop in,
nah.
if I may hop in, if you've been in Neiman, lately, ladies and gentlemen, you know that print ain't even in there. They using the pattern, but not the print.
That's
So
a
if you
fact.
got you an old Burberry short set like I just bought the shorts with the shirt, you could barely even tell what it is out of fashion.
Fact.
I am one of these Caribbean people that he's talking about, because I gotta match head to toe. So if I got the Versace hat, it gotta go with the Versace shirt. Now the jeans might be something different, but the shoes I try to, keep it together. Like I just recently had a Balmain outfit. The sneakers, the shorts, and the hoodie. I ain't gonna lie, I took a picture. It was a bit much, so I took back the hoodie. You know what I mean? But because it was a lot. But a nigga just was happy that they got money now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember I didn't even get the whole Adidas sweatsuit when somebody passed it down. You either had the pants or the jacket. So now I
Right.
get money. I get the Adidas sneakers, okay, the headband, all right, the wristband. I'm running. I gotta wear everything now because there was a time point in my life where I ain't have it. So like, ladies and gentlemen, it's how about you? How you swag it?
Yeah, that's
So if
all.
you Gucci head to toe. I understand what you're saying. Cause my African brothers, they like to tuck the Gucci shirt in, and they be having a little belly. Ain't nothing wrong with a little belly, but you tuck
Just so
it
they
in.
so,
You
so
know
they
what I'm
can show
saying?
the belt.
Right, and the
Right.
loafers. You know what I mean? So like, you spend your money how you want, but it's all about your swag. Cause you could be out here with none of that and sweat.
Yeah, that's what the main thing is. Like with fashion, it goes down to stitching, coloring, but how you see it. Because if you put on dope accessories with certain things, it'll bring it out more, it makes it vibrant. If you undertone certain things or overtone, it'll make it more vibrant. So it's like it's subjective. So it's not about the name brand, it's not about the pattern, it's on about how you look at it, and you got to look to visualize it. But when you really do styling, it's also periods in time when you really doing fashion that you got to understand a period in time of where you going with it at.
So I want just being that you said it doesn't matter what the name is. I was just about to ask you that. Can you style somebody for a low price? Like if somebody came to you
All
and
the
was like,
time.
"Listen, I got $150."
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Yes.
Like I always tell you, it's not what's on you, it's what's in you.
When you
So
hire a stylist, please understand, even if your budget is $150, you have to also pay the stylist. So if you
right.
have $150 and you only have $150 and they pull certain things, some of that gotta go back to the store till they could get their money. So it's an illusion when you
People don't understand the difference between a personal shopper, right, and a stylist and designer. A personal shopper means that you give me your money and I go to the store and pick out whatever budget it is, right? That's a personal shopper, right? When you're a designer, you make clothes. If you're a stylist, right, you don't have to make clothes, but you should know how to hem. You should know how to tack buttons, and
Okay.
you should understand patterns, right? So when you pull, you understand certain patterns, don't go with certain patterns. It's periods. So like, let's say you say, I'm going for an emo goth look, right? That goes in styling, but so you have to know about leathers, hard leathers, gunmetals. That's all with styling. A personal shopper just goes and picks out an outfit that they like or that you like. That's a big difference. So a lot of people get an app or they look on the internet and they'll be like, yo, I want this. So like the average person right now, right? Let's say a young guy that's into hip hop. They look at whatever Little Baby got on and they want whatever Young Thug got on and they like, I want that. I want to look like that. But mind you, if it's a guy that's 350 pounds and he's looking at somebody that's 150 or 175, that's a big gap. Even with women, if they see an Insta model with a certain figure and they want to look like them, it's a big gap of them and them in reality. I'm not a fucking magician. So you gotta visualize, and that's when you have vision boards and you have to send looks and know how to deal with that person and their specific needs. That's really styling.
That is so true because the girl that's on Fashion Nova, the little pretty light brown girl, I don't know if she black or Spanish, but like she make everything look good. So I try to tell people like if you looking at her, like you gotta know your body shape. So if
Yeah.
I see a girl in a dress and she got big boobs but she don't got no bra on, I know that dress is not gonna fit me like that on top because my breasts are not as big as hers. So it's not gonna fit me like that. If she got a big old ass and big hips and the dress is sitting a certain way, you just gotta know your body frame. So it's good when some sites do have like multiple people in the outfit. Cause
Yeah.
some sites do that where you could scroll through different body types. Cause girls buy the dress and then they'll take pictures and send it in and they'll post that. So you can actually see normal people that's not edited, not Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah,
these clothes.
that's a big key now with like editing pictures and me working with celebrities. Like a lot of times, like fashion and being styled goes with confidence, right? Confidence goes a long way. So like the way your outfit, the way your outfit fits go on how you look at yourself. The way you dress, period, goes on how you look at yourself. So sometimes if people are uncomfortable, let's say with they shape, right? They might wear bigger clothes because they don't want their shape to show or things that conform to their body. That's all confidence issues too. So that's like your self-esteem can show, not always, but can show.
Nah, that ain't confidence, bro. Slim
It
body
is.
man. Time
No,
out.
I
It
didn't.
Nah,
is.
It,
nah. It's about how it looks because
but
I have
how it
been
looks
on a.
goes on confidence. Like
Let me
some big
finish.
girls will wear
Let,
certain clothes
let me
that don't fit
finish.
them because they're confident with their body.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Right. Go
Right.
ahead.
It's about how you think it looks. So I have, been on a weight roller coaster up and down. There's certain things that I could wear when I'm smaller because my belly don't look like it's 3-4 months pregnant. There's things that you know what I'm saying that you could wear. It's just like I bet, like most women would be like, "Yo, if I'm look like this in it, I'm not gonna wear it." But then other people, when they do wear stuff, like, "Oh, I wish I had her confidence and things of that nature." Somebody gonna talk about her anyway. You know what I mean? But I know it wasn't confidence while I was buying my clothes a little bigger. I just didn't want to look like them girls who look like they got confidence. You get what I'm saying? Look a little neat.
But
Yeah.
I do feel like it is confident. Shout out to the BBWs because y'all know I am a BBW. I rep. But no, on a serious note, my ex was a big girl. And when I met her, she was wearing all this armor on. And I had to tell her, take that off. Cause I felt like I was going to bed with one of these people going to war. All these metal clamps and ties in the back and all of this stuff. And it's just they put on all this tight stuff with a little hole right there in the spot, little rip and everything else. I'm like, nah, you gotta take
What's
that
going
off.
on right now?
And then No, listen. Then she would wear cardigans all the time. So she would look nice. And I'm just like, yo, you look good. Nothing's wrong with your arms. It's mad hot outside. Why you got a cardigan on, B? Take that off. So at the end of the day, confidence do matter. And so I told her, you look good, big arms and all. I'm here for the Spanx and the girdles, but not at bed. Take that shit off when we get in the bed. But yeah, don't cover them arms.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cardigans, like in the summer.
Down with the party gang.
Yeah, cardigans in the summer. She playing golf.
So there are a lot of rappers that are known for their fashion sense, two of which are ASAP Rocky and Fabolous. So in the next episode of Dream Camps, ASAP Rocky recollects a situation where he met Fabolous, and Fabolous wasn't so fabulous. Let's take a look.
Bad was about, he was with a little nigga. He was just like, some nigga like my age type shit. I was just like, yo, Fab, I'm like 12 or something. Like, yo, my heart pounding. Yo, I could get a picture or autograph. He said no to the picture, then I asked for the autograph. But I could tell, like, he was looking around and all that type shit. So I guess he was trying to be on 10. He was trying to be on point. So I, as a kid, it really ain't registered to me. I was a little hurt. Yeah. So I went home and ripped down all his face. That's still my nigga, though, man. Did you ever told him the story? Yeah, I told him. He was like, wow, yo, it's crazy how shit turned out. But I just learned from it. Like, I always try not to tell kids,
Because I always think of this Future story. Future say he met Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen didn't want to give him a picture.
Oh, he fucked this bitch.
Be careful who you're not nice to. You never know. They might fuck your bitch. So we're going to go to the panel. How do you feel about that encounter between a young ASAP Rocky and a Hollywood Fabolous? Do you feel like he's entitled to his feelings, or should he be nicer to his younger fans?
Some days you just don't feel like taking the picture. Some days he might have asked him for that autograph and they're in the middle of Harlem. Because if ASAP is 12, he's where he lives. He's not at an event. So he's there, and like you said, he's looking around. Right now you might not want to be caught slipping, because Fabolous got a crew that he used to run with and stuff. I don't know if you know the history on Street Fitted and so it might not have been the time for the picture. And I think people take that to offense a lot when, you somewhere and somebody want to take a picture. Yo, sometimes I don't be going out looking like a picture. So when people ask me for a picture and I say no, they be like, what? Everybody takes pictures. I'm like, I can't take no picture.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like, well said. Like, as me knowing boy and knowing what's around, like in Harlem and none, they super got to be on point. Like at that time was a different era, and people be forgetting that celebrities, they're regular people at the end of the day with feelings, with emotions, mental health. They go through things. So sometimes people look at the stature and they forget that's a person, and that get overlooked all the time. Like, they might not feel like taking a picture or feel like being friendly. So it's like,
part of the job that you chose. So it's like, you're choosing to be a public figure. You're choosing, and especially a young Black boy who idolized you. Like, look what he turned into. Now he's ASAP Rocky. You shut down ASAP Rocky, and who knows? And that no offense to Fabolous, but to any celebrity, you choose this life. So shouldn't you choose to be a little nicer to the people that actually need to support you for you to have this lifestyle? It's all about the fan base to pay for your concerts or your songs or your mixtapes, funeral fabs and part 3s and all of those things. So without the fans, what are you? You're just an arrogant human being.
I saw Seal, and I was like, Seal, Lady Luck, I need a picture. And he told me no. I still listen to Kiss from a Rose, I remember Dennis Rodman. I was drunk one day. He wasn't trying to give me no picture. I made Dennis Rodman give me a fucking. What the fuck you talking about? You Dennis Rodman, nigga. Like, you ain't You cool with Kim Jong-un. You giving me a picture, son. What you talking about? Where you going? Like, my friend was there. You can tell because the pictures that I took, they in, like, motion. It looked like he was trying to run. Yo, Rodman, don't play with me. You know what I mean? But Steve Francis was an asshole when I met him down in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So let's pray for his family, lift them up. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's been love. You know what I mean? But unless I'm someplace and it's inappropriate, I ain't dressed the way I want to be dressed for your picture. You're not getting your picture. The moving men, that was mad irritating. Like, the moving men came and they packed up and they know who I was. So it's the jokes all day. You know, it's the extra cool stuff. It's the one nigga flirting. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like at the end, they like, yo, can we take a picture? I've been packing and like moving stuff all. What? No.
I feel like that's different. So if you're providing a service for a celebrity, you need to be professional, right? Because they're paying for your professionalism. Now, this is a job for you. That's different. If I'm walking down the street or just going to the store, like, you know, that's a little bit different than me paying for moving men that are now Hollywood struck. I didn't pay for that. If you work in my office, like, I don't know, but I feel like fans, especially children, you can change their life by showing them that it's possible. I did it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Do a fucking picture of, write my name. You don't have to write his real name. Just write fucking Fab. You spelling it right. You spell it wrong anyway. Spell it right. Now it's not even credible, but at least the boy feels better. Like,
let me say this. Okay.
On Drink Champs.
Let me say this. I don't feel like anybody is entitled to take a picture with you or to sign an autograph. If you feel like a celebrity is entitled, that's kind of crazy to me. Now, what I will say is that situations occur. So, you know, what happens to the celebrity when you come outside and it's 200 people standing there or 100 people screaming, asking for pictures and an autograph? You got to go. You can't. You might consign 2 or 3. Security pushing you. Now, the other 130 people feel away. Oh, you ain't take no picture with me. You ain't take. I don't know what was happening at the moment. Now, I will say that I have been treated away. And you are right as far as the movers with luck. They was dead wrong. That was unprofessional. Yeah. Before I got my record deal, I worked at the public theater. I was an usher. A lot of celebrities would come there. When I was in uniform, I could not address them as a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? They're patrons. They come in to watch the show. And Halle Berry came. I asked my manager, I said, can I get off 20 minutes early so I could take off my uniform? Because a lot of times the celebrities after the show, they would come in the lobby and take pictures and stuff. Manager said, yeah, go ahead. I took my uniform off. I'm in the lobby like everybody else. When I got up to her and I asked her for an autograph. She was like, sucked her teeth and said, took the paper and scrabbled. That shit wasn't even legible. And I never forgot it.
See?
I never forgot it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I never forgot that shit. So I had did an interview for Vibe magazine years ago when I had got my record deal, and I told this story. They did a whole 2-page spread on this shit. It was hilarious. But at the end of the day, I could understand how A$AP Rocky feel. Do I still watch Halle Berry movies? Yes. But do I feel like she a bitch? Yes. If I seen her again, will I walk up to her and be like, hi? No.
First of all, what we gonna do? First, I went
a bitch.
She's a bitch. Was a bitch.
She's a bitch.
We go down, but we get up. And as a Leo, just like Halle Berry, I understand we change. Sometimes we think the focus is on us, and it's not.
She's a bitch. Now I understand why all them dudes left her, because she's a bitch. Because she's a bitch. Okay? That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary, Halle Berry. I got off for work early. I clocked out early, bitch. Okay? I missed money to come see you.
She's
all
nice.
right? All right? She was nice to you, but she wasn't nice to me. She wasn't nice to me.
She's nice now.
Yo, it's funny because I just met Halle Berry and she was super nice.
When the kid was in,
yeah, she's super nice now because she's not popping. She's not the #1 bitch on top. So now she gotta be all nice. But when she was popping, okay, and I was like, "Hi, Halle. Oh my God, it's you." That bitch sucked and huff and puff and blew the house down. Okay.
Yo.
Shots fired!
Yeah.
Shots fired!
And if you love the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show and you want more, make sure you are following the BEC Show on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, hit that search box, type in Bacon, Egg, the letter N, Cheese Show, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat, okay? Now, Rabbit.
Wait a minute, hold up. When all of the other people that's not my color was talking to her, she was all nice and friendly, okay? When they was the complexion of her mother, she was nice and friendly. But when her father complexion walked on the scene, she puffed and blew the house down, okay? And gave me scrabble on some paper that wasn't even legible. And I'm never gonna forget it. I'm never gonna forget it. But I still watch her movies. She's a great actress. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
What's
I
your
ride for
favorite
you.
Halle Berry movie?
Huh?
What is your favorite Halle Berry movie?
Any one of them when she played a whore.
I'm about to say Monster Ball. That's what I be looking like in the morning sometimes.
Yo, I'm out.
On Netflix.
Yo, I met a celebrity that was an asshole though too though.
Who?
I said I met the Dream and he was an asshole.
The Dream was a nightmare?
Yo, an asshole, like to everybody, right? I met the Dream. He was like a super asshole to kids, to everybody. I met him at Def Jam. Like I was like a teenager, like early, like upper teenage, like a teenager. And he was at Def Jam. And like when he came out or whatever, I was going to Def Jam because I was working on my first deal. We go inside. I'm like, yo, that's the Dream. This is when he had the song with Fab, like right, his first entry.
See who he out with?
Huh?
You see who he hanging out with? Hollywood Fab. They not being nice to nobody, but continue.
Yeah, and he was just like, a kid asked him for an autograph, and then like it was like females around, people like that was up near Def Jam, and he didn't want no like super, like had no autograph. I was asking him what floor to go to because I had never been inside, and he was like, I don't want an autograph. I'm like, no autograph. I'm like, yo, I ain't asking you for no fucking autograph. I was asking you for what floor. Like he thought I wanted an autograph.
See, at the end of the day, everybody it be in their feelings. But I'ma just tell you, okay, you could have been nice to whoever, but if I cross your path and you nasty to me, that's what I gotta walk away with. So at the end of the day, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. She might not forget. She might have forgot because she probably been nasty to so many. She done scrabble so many papers. She don't remember. Okay, but you gotta understand when you young and you see a celebrity, your heart racing. You gotta build up the courage. You know, I'm damn near having anxiety waiting. Because like I said, it was a crowd of people. I'm inching up. I'm almost there. Almost there.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Babs. I'm trying to think who, only people that have ever been assholes is, like I said, Seal and Steve Francis.
Speaking of assholes, America's favorite asshole, Joe Budden, was dancing around a question about his sexuality in a recent interview on a podcast. Let's take a look.
We got to ask you about something. Hold on, I want to ask you about something. You said something on your show.
Give it to me.
About being bi.
Give it to me.
Is that a fact?
I'm not ready to share my personal journey.
That was a soundbite, though. That's therapist talk right there. That was a soundbite.
I'm not ready to let you guys into my world.
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm out.
This nigga don't care about only in hip hop do niggas think that's cool, yo. I heard you say something. Yeah. Yo, you like that? Only in hip hop do niggas think that that's not an intrusive question. Intrusive? That is invasive. You said it in public. Yo.
That's not.
You said this to the public.
Yes.
Yo.
Yo, I'm out. He a clown.
So wait. Yo. So you shared it already.
That's not your place to pull me out of the closet.
No.
Yo.
What's your question?
Then we go bust down. Is that part of potting?
Is what part of body?
Saying that you're bisexual.
You asked me who I like to fuck. Is that what you're asking me?
Say it again?
You asked me who I like to fuck?
Yes.
Nigga, mind your business.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. All right.
I'm trying to say
It's 2022, man. We ain't worried about it.
Yo.
He wants to know if he was gay, and if he is gay, does that change the conversation? Do you feel like he was hiding his truth in plain sight? Do you feel like he was just trolling? Let's go to our guest, the only male in the room, Ravishin.
See? Right now.
You be trying to play me, Lissa.
I'm so
trying to play me, Lissa.
One of them pretty niggas. You like Genuine. I be forgetting. It be the difference.
Genuine not a man. Yo, I'm dead, yo.
Different business. You Genuine.
Holy guacamole, yo.
You like DeBarge babies. You a DeBarge.
Crazy.
We're gonna go to our guest, Ravishin. How do you feel?
Yo, I feel like one, he's smart as hell. I'm just gonna say that. Joe Budden's is smart as hell. And I feel like he knows how to stay in the media, you know? So like he capping with it, but he just showing like what society does now, like that if you say something and it's a narrative, you protected by it. You know, so they can't ask certain questions. He's not gonna give them no answer. And it's like that's almost like what anybody else would do in society. So he's making a mockery out of society for me. But if he was gay, that's his personal business. Like that's his personal choice, you know. So I don't feel like that changes his perspective on how I look at him or how it is, you know. Like he's an insightful hip hop, you know, legend. So
with you, fashion guy who's also in hip hop, who's not afraid to wear cowboy boots and colors and certain things, do you ever feel scrutinized by your male counterparts?
I mean, yes and no. A lot of times people that know me, then they know what's up. They know what world I come from. They know how I am, you know, or what was how I was, right? But people that don't know me and they just meet the person in the cowboy boots, if they from the streets, they might be like, "What, yo?" They might think I'm like you know, from the other world, or you know. And it's like they sometimes deal with you a certain way until they be around you and get to hear you talk or whatever, and then they become more comfortable. But I just think that it's bad stereotypes, like where being in fashion, especially being black, they just assume that you have to be gay, you know, to be accepted. Like you can't just be somebody that likes fashion or went to school. So it's like, oh yo, like I always say that when I first got into fashion, people thought that one, I was probably was gay, or they use the word weird, like you're on some weird shit because you choose to be different, which is a stereotype only in our neighborhoods, you know, especially being like with being a black male. Anybody else, they love creativity, they accept it, they appreciate it. Us, it's almost like an undertone. Like if you don't understand you either gotta be weird, gay, or on drugs, which is sad.
Let me say this. I say that to be so true because I had a topic on the table before where I was wondering why more men did not make wigs. Because when men started selling hair, I remember I asked this guy, he's like, yeah, I got bundles. I was like, you make wigs? He laughed at me. What? I don't make no wigs. I said, why not, nigga? You'll get a bag. Like, why do people feel that a man is gay? So then I started to ask women. I was like, yo, would you be with a man that knew how to do hair, make wigs and all of that stuff? And some of them said no. Only a little bit said yes, but most of them said no. Even down to when I go get my nails done, the Asian guy that does nails, he's married to the chick in here. They probably own the spot together. Like, so I don't understand. But if you see a black man doing nails, you'll think he's weird or he's gay. You might think most people gonna think that he's gay because he's doing hair or he know how to make a good wig.
Yeah, which is sad. I wanted to learn how to do. I know how to paint very well, so I had came up with the idea. I was going to do acrylic nail sets, and everybody was like, because I really like I know how to use enamel resin, so I could probably like make fire nail sets.
You should.
And a lot of people was like, "That's gay." I got no crazy argument with a close friend, like, "Yo, bro, that's some gay shit." And I'm like, "Why?" Because it's a skill set. That's a skill set. It's an art, right? Because I'm using my creativity, that makes me gay. But if I did vinyls for a car, that doesn't make me gay.
Right. So you better do them.
Yo,
huh?
I would say this back to Joe Budden.
They do anything for clout.
And, they just out here. They say what they want to say now because they know they're gonna get the people talking. I think Joe is secure enough in himself for
right.
that if he is doing that, that's his personal business. If he's not, he always bags nothing but bad bitches, and the young man lives in the strip club. So either way you put it, Joe is always going to be with a bad bitch. His resume speaks for itself. And we off that now. As far as people dancing, dressing differently. Back in the day it was like that. Nowadays everybody is accepted for whatever you wear. So nowadays it's a little more open. Everybody's just letting everybody do what they want to do.
No, it's still people that judge. It's
Mm-hmm.
still people that judge of the guys that wear nail polish, that getting their toes done, that wear certain hairstyles. You got men that's wearing purses, and people judge. It's still a lot of people that judge that, especially from a certain age, from a certain era, certain generation. The younger kids might not, but I went into Dr. Mel, Dr. J's, and I had to stop in my tracks because I was like, wait a minute, this is not the men's store. That's how much stuff that was in there. They had fanny packs and shit, and it blew my mind. I fucking put it on my story, like, yo, look at this. So at the end of the day, yes, but I'm still not gonna be okay with a man wearing a dress until I see a dress in the men's department. But I guess they trying to just make it one department, like,
do it now.
Yeah, but
see, people in the comments, they saying that people will always judge, of course. But what I'm saying is now it's more accepted than it was back in the 90s and early 2000s. Everybody was wearing baggies, everything,
It's kind of it's going in full circle because even like the disco era, like the Bootsy Collins, they wore cowboy boots and fringe jackets. Prince had his blouse on, and then
their outfits was crazy. They wore mascara. They faces. They wore makeup.
Yeah,
so the basketball players wore booty shorts.
Yo,
back in the day, they had booty shorts on. The basketball players.
Yes, so it's going back to what it used to be, because they was getting it in. Definitely was getting.
But don't ever think that any of these people are soft. Don't ever think any of these people are soft who wear dresses, because Young Thug was wearing dresses and now he's caught up. So don't ever think that these people they wear dresses with choppers.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman to beat your ass.
Hello. Remember, people used to laugh at MC Hammer. They was like, MC Hammer is a gangster. Like, you don't want no smoke with MC Hammer. And he had them pants on, doing all of this, and people was talking crazy about him too, and he was getting the bag.
Right.
Period. But real quick, let me just say this, Lissa. I don't, especially me, y'all all know, anybody that watched the show, y'all know I'm a mother of a son. So y'all know that I don't agree with sexualizing different things. So at the end of the day, the way somebody dress, they scale. You definitely need to do them nails. I would like to get down with you on that. That would be fire. And at the end of the day, if my son was an artist, I would have him designing nails too. And why not? Why wouldn't you want your man to have you right? You gonna go pay Mr. Lee to do your nails, but you gonna feel the way if your man could do your nails? Y'all sound crazy.
Yo, just to add on to that, what's crazy is like coming from like the jails. In jail, men is braiding other men's hair, and then they come home and they like, oh, I was in prison for 4 years, and every aspect is just male. There's no women that work on there except on the food, or the CO. So it's like I always was like grew up to be tough, and it's like, yo, I looked at certain things as when I was younger, being ignorant. The same way other people, and I had to break out them curses, and that's generational curses from our neighborhoods. And being around other places, it made me be like, yo, bro, I'm moving backwards and thinking wrong.
It's generational curses, but it's also what's been embedded in our people from the trauma and things that we have experienced through our generations that brought us to the opinions that we have now. You know what I mean? Like there were horrific things done to our people, which had us form the dysfunction that we have in our community now. So I know we hard on us, but just take it easy on us a little bit. You know, we only 3-4 generations removed from slavery. You know, we're still dealing with the effects. Take it easy on us.
That's true, but I'm gonna say, wait, hold up. I'm sorry, listen, I keep telling you, Rosa. I just wanna piggyback off of what Luck said. You right, Luck. But I'm gonna say too that, you know, the mothers and the fathers, that we have so much information and knowledge now, and so it's time for us to start raising our children different. You know, and that's just all. If my son, why would you sexualize a little kid? If he could push, he's gonna push a stroller when he have a kid. So why he can't push a stroller as a little boy?
You just agree with what I said. Bitcoin is down to 30,000. That's ridiculous. You're right. You're the third or fourth generation removed from slavery. Now you see that what the fuck, that's dumb. So now you're gonna allow your child to open up his horizons. Just like with him. He's saying, yo, like we are the ones who are breaking the curse. We're the ones who are breaking the chains. We're the ones who are learning more because of the, you know, free knowledge that's being given on the internet. We are the ones who are changing, you know, policies and laws. We're the ones that seeing things ain't right. You know, the ones who are speaking up. They've always been speaking up, don't get twisted, but it's just a new age, you know, we're in the age of information. So, and mental health, you're right. We're you know, recognizing that more in our community. So there's a lot that we are coming to terms with. The next generation after that, you know, you're right, Babs, if we teach them the right way, then they'll be more insightful as well. Let's see, you still, oh, there you go. Oh, that look good.
I gotta eat something. I'm a little hungry. Before we go to a game that I want to play with Ravishin, I wanted to find out, because we know about your funny bunny tail, but you said your brother worked with Luck. I wanted to get that backstory a little bit.
Yeah, like I don't really want to talk about him too much, but like I met Lady Luck as a kid, like multiple times, but like not for me to talk to her, just being around from the Ville, and like you had the tunnel. So when y'all was on the tunnel with Slay, a lot of people from Brownsville was moving around at that time around them because she was the last song with Bro, and like I remember like
what was the name of the song?
Bounce.
Yo, I've been trying to reach out to him too.
Yeah, I don't got no contact. That's like
okay. Yeah, okay. Then I heard you. Yeah, so then we can move on. But yeah. So I meeting Lady Luck and me and Brooklyn Babs as a youngin'. Who you felt like was cooler? Like who did you like more?
Me, bitch. I'm from Brooklyn. Fuck out of here.
Yo, it's funny because like Luck, I always like I was like a Luck fan as a kid, right? Like, I personally, and this is my personal opinion, felt like she did not lose the first battle with Remy. My personal opinion, right? So I used to go hard, like nah, but it was like you just would disappear, like you were.
Lack of funds, man. You know, life is hard as a young OG. You know.
Yeah, you would be on the scene, and I'd be like, I see her on the Smack DVD where I seen Babs every fucking where, like she always is consistent, like all the time, like always. Like I used to box, and then they started doing the Queen of the Ring at the Judah gym, right? And Yoel was my trainer. Like when I was younger, Yoel was my trainer as Zab Pops. Like that's why I first got into the gym. So like when they turned it into Queen of the Ring and all, like I started going and like knowing I know mad battle rappers, and I'm like, yo, it's nowhere possible. I see Babs at fucking pop-up shops. Like it's nowhere in the fucking world I ain't see her like activated. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy. And I remember like watching like Pioneers in like the early 2000s, and I felt like it was a big gap that I felt like the powers that be didn't want for female rappers. They wanted maybe 2 or 3 at the time. And then like when I got the labels and I started dealing with labels, I got to see why they don't want like, no, that's another conversation. But like why they don't want multiple female rappers. It's a big reason why. But it was like I was a fan of both of them, but I just felt like luck was like.
You don't want to drop it before we go?
Huh?
You don't want to drop that gem of why before we go? You just want to hold that?
Nah, them discussions be like depressing.
Yo, I
you know
actively work for a record company, so I ain't gonna say too much because I actively work for a record company right now.
You know what it is like. Okay. I'm never into the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it don't exist. But I'm never the one who's always like, oh, they only wanted 3 females to pop. I'm not the conspiracy theorist. I'm the realist. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, because, you sit there and you deal with a situation, you play it back, you see different players, you see different things. And like, I was a kid when I had my deal with Def Jam. And after, when I left Def Jam, the things that happened and the people who I dealt with, instead of me going and still pursuing rap music with the industry, I left the industry alone. So, like, you could talk to real people outside. Luck went outside. Like, I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I went from just being, and it was, you could ask anybody. So I'm in and out these strip clubs, and I did a lot because it was like, people could tell stories about me being with celebrities, and I didn't even want to go hang with them because it was like I felt scorned for a minute, years ago. You know what I mean? So it took a minute for me to come back out and be like, didn't get the money right and be sexy. And then you got to realize God has you right where it be. So, when people become with the conspiracy theories, yo, you was supposed to, nigga, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for money and thank God for still working. And you know what I'm saying?
Right, but
I had to get that off my chest.
Agreed. But the rebuttal that working right now actively with a record company, like actively right now, it's channels that certain toes cannot be stepped on because it means something to somebody. It's budgets, it's money. So like me knowing, it still goes down to money, and money goes in departments, and people have agendas because they run departments, and that is a fact that I see weekly, day in, day out. So like
yes, and the female expense can get pricey.
Like I said, I know everything that happened. So if you wanted to have an outside discussion, I never said none of those things didn't happen. There was a lot of things that happened, but I'm not the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what happened.
Our guest dropped, but in the meantime,
he said, "I got to get out of here."
You are following the BEC Show on Instagram at the BEC Show, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are always looking for people to build our team as well. Just email the becshow@gmail.com. I did want to play a game before we left. I had a whole quick vibe ready. We could start with y'all, and then if you see in the queue, you can pull them up. So this game is called Fashion or Trashin'. So I'm just gonna give y'all different celebrities, and you let the audience know if this person is fashion, like are they, somebody that could dress, or are they somebody that's a mess? Are you ready? Welcome back, Ravishin.
Yeah, what's up?
All right.
So this game is called Fashion or Trashin'. I'm gonna give y'all different celebrities, and you let us know if they could dress or if they are a mess. Okay?
All right.
So first we're gonna go Drake.
A mess.
So he's trashing?
Yeah.
Babs, fashion or trashing?
Trashing.
Bunny?
I don't know. Sometimes I've seen him look. Most of the time he's average. That means he's not like a fashionable dude.
Okay, Uncle Luck.
I love Drake as a person, and I love Drake's music.
I never seen Drake with an outfit on, and I was like, "Yo,
was that the
fire!" Now that I think about it,
yeah, he don't. And I hate the way Chris Brown dressed too. Like I go ahead.
You can't throw out the celebrities. That was going to be one of our choices. So now we're going to go to our next set. It's two ladies from Miami, the City Girls. Fashion or trashing?
Fashion.
Uncle Luck?
Fashion.
Okay. Now, Eminem.
Trashin.
Trashin at its finest. Like, Trashin at its finest.
Kodak Black.
Trashin.
Meek Mill.
Borderline.
You said borderline?
Yeah, he borderline. Yeah, he tries. He tries.
He got days, but he do too much sometimes. But he got days.
Yeah.
And I work with him, so he got days.
Jay-Z.
I'm gonna say everything he do is GOAT. Like, I don't got nothing bad to say about Jay ever.
Travis Scott.
Fashion.
You say
Travis Scott is one of the biggest leaders.
Okay. Let's go.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I don't know. Meg the Stallion, and that's actually where I met Ravishin. Fashion or trashin'?
Fashion.
I don't see her ass.
Cardi B.
I would say Megan is trashing because I don't really see her dress.
I
don't see her dress.
I'll never see Megan fresh.
And her collection was so horrible, but I was trying to keep my mouth shut.
Megan never fresh. What y'all talking about?
Nah, Megan is fresh when she wears like editorial style dresses, gold dresses, Givenchy dresses. She's dressed with other people, not on her like normally she has on like cowboy boots or short shorts or
and panties.
Cowboy
boots and panties.
I want to say something so bad.
What about what do you want to say, Uncle Luck? Say it.
I don't know if it's nice.
Nah. No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Weeknd. Fashion or trashin'? The Weeknd.
Trashin'.
I'm going to say it. Trashin'. You know how there's certain people that could wear something and no matter what they wear, no matter how much money they wear, they still don't look it. And then there's people who don't got it and they wearing some cheap stuff, but they look it. You know what I mean? That's what Megan gives me. That's what The Weeknd gives me. Like, I don't care what you put on them. Beanie Siegel gives me that too. Like, I don't care. You could go put a gold rope on them. They don't give it to me. It's all the makeup. It's just you still
agree.
Sorry.
Bow Wow. We're gonna close it out. Bow Wow.
That's not even a convo.
Yeah.
That's not even a.
The fashion queen. Shout out to Little Kim. You already know the vibe.
Nicki Minaj.
Got fashion. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is definitely fashion.
I feel like right now, though, Cardi B is like up there.
Cardi Fire.
Top 10. Yeah. Like even in the real fashion world.
ASAP Rocky.
Obvious kid.
Rihanna. Yeah.
Rick Ross be fresh.
What about Big Sean? What is Big Sean fashion or trash?
Yes, Big Sean is fashion.
Big Sean
Tiger
be fresh.
Too.
Kanye West.
Tiger gets slept on.
Kanye West is future. Like he's the future.
Kanye
West be fresh.
Kanye West and Pharrell is the two most influential people, and to me, well, three, because the most influential person in hip hop for me, one of them is André 3000. Like he set the tone for the last 20 years, and he don't get the credit.
Even when Jay-Z was doing, I think it was the Black album, he was listening to the Love Below all the time.
Just certain things that he got crucified for, and he does now. He opened the door for people to do certain things. Him and Pharrell, and then like Fab is streetwear. Pharrell was wearing trucker hats in 2000 with John Deere t-shirts, and then started doing it with Bait. Everybody was wearing fitteds, so it's certain thresholds with fashion that you got to look at people, what they do, or even breaking open brands. Like certain brands don't be fly or don't be cracked in our communities until certain people do it. Like that's one thing. Jay-Z is not a person that people look to dress like, but Jay-Z breaks open all brands. Like he be on it 10 years before anybody does it.
True.
So as a man of fashion, the Kanye West situation, as far as him being this fashion guy, and we already know that his ex-girlfriend was in the fashion. She put him on the fashion, and then he got into the relationship with Kim. he put Kim on the fashion. So you being this fashion guy, if you got with this girl and you upgraded this girl, put her on the fashion, getting her all of these good checks. She's on runway, her family, she's sitting in the front row, and you get an invite to the Met Gala. You could take anybody, but you take your boo. And now, fast forward, y'all not together. And she get an invite to the Met Gala. And she takes somebody else. How would you feel?
Do you? Because they ain't going to be me. They ain't going to be me. Take whoever you want. Do you? We not together.
Wait, so Kanye took Kim and Kim took the new guy?
Yeah, I know that's her boo and they not together. But it's just like when I see it with him there with her, and I know that Kanye is the reason why she was even put on into the whole fashion world. It's just like, damn, I know it's off topic, but yeah.
Well, shit, Ray J is the reason why she was put onto the world, so she could invite him and Kanye, be just like her mother was.
Ray J should have been told. I don't know why he waited so long to talk.
Honorable black man. His mother
because you gotta wait till people not as powerful anymore as they were. You get what I'm saying? So Ray J, he waited for the right time because there's cracks in that foundation right now. So now people will listen. Because before, and they still not listening as much as they should. You get what I'm saying? But before, it would have definitely fell on deaf ears. But that's why I be telling people all the time, you gotta be careful how much you put into relationships, man. You put somebody on, you upgrade people and stuff, and then boom, y'all not together no more. That ain't lit. They done met.
But that shouldn't be an issue because what you did it with love. Like, I never care about in a relationship if they lit afterwards. That's the thing. I want to be able to impact your life in a positive manner. If we ain't work out, then so be it. But I don't really
be on my shit back.
Oh, nah, I ain't petty. I ain't petty.
Give me my Met Gala pass back. You can't take nobody else to the Met Gala.
Nah, but
thank you for joining us, Ravishin. Do you have any final thoughts, or let the people know how they can stay in contact with you?
Yeah, go buy my shit. That's the best way. Nah, but at Ravishin Swiss, like, you could DM me or you could email me because I take like emails is the best to respond and get out me. If y'all want something, and I do like custom one-on-one pieces. So before people hit me and they always jump in, like, yo, what's the price? So I got that. I work by commission base. So you tell me what you're looking to get, and we go from there. Because people hit me all the time. I have some dude right now in my inbox with a fucking pocket full of money, and they only want to spend 150. Like, you sent me a picture for what? Of you counting money? Like, it don't work like that. Email me. Let's go by commission. Just do real business.
I just came home. I ain't got a pocket full of swole. I'm staying at Luck Crib, but I got a demo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just send it to you to see.
Yo, send me the demo. Let's work on the demo. Let's build. It's an 8-song, right? 8 songs.
I made the beats. Yo, can I rap for you right now?
Yo, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to send you the demo.
All right, copy.
All right, and can you, when we get off the
You got to beat me, though. You got to beat me. I got to beat
you. Got a beeper?
I got a beeper.
Yo, I got a beeper, but they said it don't work no more. How'd you get your shit to work, man?
I got a beeper. You got to beat me, though.
Oh, that's crazy. I can't even find a company to connect it, man. Yo, man, I'm a direct message you. That's how you say it? I'm a direct message you.
Yeah. Right. You got to beat me.
All right. Yo, so ladies,
I'm gonna hit you up too because I gotta get your number so we can.
Yeah. Just DM me. Let's work, man. Let's work.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's work. Let's live ravishing.
Let's live ravishing.
Let's live ravishing. Nice
to follow you, bro.
Same here.
Love.
Here.
All right.
Already. Be safe, Brooklyn. You already know the vibe.
All right. Thank you for joining the show.
All right.
My God. All right. So, ladies, listen. I think that the issue today was the other song.
Yeah.
So we gotta go back to the other song.
Okay.
This is wild, B.
It's a funny day.
I don't like it here. I don't like